Hello, hello. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining me live and, of course, on the replay. Wherever you may be catching this, let me know you're here so that I can send you some love and answer any questions that you might have. My name is Cindy Van Ornum. I am a quantum numerologist and wealth activator, and I work within an organization that is passionate about helping you understand and express your purpose, land into more prosperity, and open your mind to absolute limitless possibilities. And just like we can predict the weather, so too can we predict the energetic influences that we will be experiencing in the time ahead so that we can leverage that to our advantage. So let's talk about the week of September 27th, 2021. We have a lot of shifting and changing energy as we move into next week. So there's a few key points that I want to make sure that we're aware of as we move into this next week. Number one, we have an interruption in energy as we move into October. So towards the end of the week, we'll have an interruption as we skip into the next month. So September has been the energy of the 5, and October is the energy of the 6. The 6 is all about balance, harmonization, integration. And oftentimes when the 6 arrives, we start seeing results of what we've created in the past, whether that be 3 months ago, 9 months ago, past life. It doesn't matter. We're going to see the karmic results of our actions, of our cause, whatever it was that we've decided. We will start seeing results of that in October. So I'm going to talk about that. Hello, Stephen. Hello, Michelle. Nice to see you guys. So I'm going to talk about that energy as we move in towards the end of the week and what to do and how to navigate that. And I am going to be coming live next week on Tuesday with a full forecast for October. So if you want to know what October's got in store for us, definitely catch that one. All right. Next piece of information that we need to be aware of. Mercury Retrograde starts next week. So Mercury Retrograde gets a bad rap. Poor little Mercury. Everything gets blamed on Mercury. It's not Mercury's fault. Mercury carries this energy of a lot of mental energy. Like we tend to think more during Mercury. So when Mercury is in retrograde, what can happen is our communication gets a little bit mixed up, which means technology gets a little bit mixed up. We oftentimes see people get into more arguments, more misunderstandings. Things aren't quite clearly communicated, and so it can cause disruption. We see technology failing because the communication's not there, and so we have a disruption there. But I always like to look at my Mercury retrograde as a pause to take the proverbial rock out of your shoe. So we have Mercury retrograde 3 or 4 times a year, and it's a 3-week period. So this Mercury retrograde goes to October 16th. And this is really an opportunity for us to really look at what it is that we've been tolerating. You know, sometimes you go for a hike or a walk and you've got a rock in your shoe, but you're like, it's not that bad. I'll be okay. And you just keep walking. And then pretty soon it starts to get really irritating, causes a bruise on your foot, you know, all the things. And so this is an opportunity for you to pause and take off your shoe, look at what's going on, and take the damn rock out of the shoe. That's what I look at Mercury retrograde for. Now, we've got a lot of emotional energy leading up into the beginning of the week, and then that shifts into physical energy towards the end of the week. So let's talk about this week in particular, now that I've filled your minds with October and Mercury retrograde. So we start the week off September 27th with a 5 energy day. As we lean in towards October 1st, we've got that 7-8 energy at the end of the week. And then October comes in the 6 energy of the month, and we interrupt our weekly flow into 7-8-9 again. So we've got that 7-8 energy, 7-8 energy again. Now the 7-8 energy, what does it want? It wants us to focus, absolute laser focus on what it is you want. So here's the theme of the week: absolute self-mastery. This week is an invitation for us to call ourselves higher into understanding our emotions and bringing our mind and our heart into coherence. This is the work that we teach in Mind Shift, and it has been exponentially transformational for so many of our clients as we learn to bring the mind and the heart together on the same page, where the mind and the heart belong together and are working in cohesion with each other. This is really important to step into this, and we're going to feel this next week in a big, big way. So the beginning of the week, high emotions, definitely going to be navigating something happening in the world. There's this energy coming in where it's likely to be some pretty major changes at the beginning of the week. So just being aware of that and scheduling time out of your schedule for spaciousness, for you to take a step back and really navigate your emotions, to love the fuck out of yourself, to really tap into that nurturing energy. First and foremost, nurture yourself, and then nurture those around you, and then nurture the world. That's how it works. But we must start within ourselves first. Must start within ourselves first. And then we move outwards. So there's really this invitation to land into absolute emotional mastery, self-mastery, understanding that you are not at the whim of your emotions, that you get to choose, and you can call yourself higher in that choice. So perhaps maybe you wake up Monday morning and you're like, man, I feel like crap. I don't like this. This sucks. Cool. It's only a moment. And your superpower as a human being is the ability to choose your emotions. So choose differently. And this week is a perfect opportunity to practice the choosing of it. Because as we move into October in that 6 energy, you're going to be seeing evidence of things you love and things you don't love. You're going to be seeing the results of the decisions you've made in the past. If you see results that you don't love, choose differently. If you see results that you love, choose more. It's actually that simple. Now, choosing differently, there's lots of tools out there to help support in that. Of course, we teach this in Brain Game, but this is really an opportunity for you to call yourself higher, to land into a place of understanding that your thoughts, your beliefs, your emotions, your frequency defines what you see outside of yourself. So if you are thinking and feeling shitty thoughts and shitty feelings, and you are perpetuating that by talking about it, complaining about it, posting it on social media, and just sitting in it, wallowing in it, guess what results you're going to see? But if you are aware and you feel, oh man, this emotion's not sitting well with me, awesome. Reach out for support, ask somebody for help, use the tools that you have available to you, and choose differently. Because every time you sit and wallow in the shit, thank you, Stephen. Every time you sit and wallow in the shit for hours and hours and hours and hours, you're pumping hormones through your body at 286 miles per hour of fight, flight, which actually creates disease in the body. This is scientific evidence. But if you are aware that you're having these thoughts and these emotions and you love yourself through them, you witness those emotions and you choose differently, then you are pumping healthy, happy hormones into your body at 286 miles per hour, and you get better results. Now, that doesn't mean you can't have a shitty day. That doesn't mean don't ever complain again. It just means be aware. Be aware of the thoughts you're thinking. And as thoughts come in and you're like, wow, that's not a very good thought, question the thought. Thoughts are nothing but energetic debris flying around us. And the mind grabs a hold of one and gives it meaning and pumps those hormones into the body. So choose your thoughts wisely. This next week will define a lot of how we experience 2022. So what's it going to be? Are you going to choose differently and choose more of what you love? Or are you going to wallow in the shit? Thank you for the emoji, Stephen. That worked really well in my favor. I hope you have an incredible, incredible week. I love you. I believe in you. And I see your power. Bye for now.